Hey, what's up guys, it's Sage Bond here with my friend Elvis again, and today we are talking about the Dark Souls Trilogy that just got announced by Konami. And so this deal is kind of a rip-off for anybody who just bought Dark Souls 3 or Dark Souls 1 recently. And so it's a cool deal if you're not haven't gotten to the Dark Souls franchise recently and you just did, and you're like, oh, I want to get into it. So it's all 3 games with all DLC for $80, for next gen hardware. Super cool stuff, right? And it's a good deal. It's a great deal, in fact, because Dark Souls 1 right now costs $60. Dark Souls 3 right now Dark Souls 1 costs $40. Dark Souls 3 costs $60 with all DLC, and Dark Souls 2 right now I think cost $40 also, because price drop and stuff. So if you try to buy them all, that would be $120. So this thing is, you're saving $40. But if you recently, bought any of these games separately, it's a hard kick in the nuts, I would say. Because, if you bought, especially if you're a Switch owner, and I'm not even going to get to that because, so this trilogy releases on October 27th, right? So, at the same day as the Nintendo Switch Dark Souls Remastered 1, which is going to cost you $40, which is double the price at this one, and you get 2 more games. So, if you're someone who owns a PS4, PC, or Xbox, which of course I doubt you're just someone who owns a Switch, and you go to the store and you're like, oh, Dark Souls, and then you see the Dark Souls Trilogy pack, which comes with 2 more games for, just double that price, you're probably going to buy the Trilogy pack for double the price. And also a sad reason this is I'm not that much into the Switch anymore, but it's gonna suck when Konami comes out and like, oh, we're not gonna support the Switch anymore because Dark Souls didn't sell on the Switch, and the reason it didn't sell is because the fan base wasn't there, and we don't know why the fan base wasn't there. I guess you guys just didn't want to support the platform. And it's like, no, you guys delayed the game. First off, they delayed Dark Souls on the Switch from the original April release, which is going to release on the same date with all the other ones.
And they didn't even say why either.
Yeah, they just said they're going to make it better. They were like, they didn't say if there's some game-breaking bug in it they need to fix on the thing or something. They said, we're going to make it better. And so they said that it's going to release in the summer, and October is truly summer. And so...
October, yeah.
And so, yeah. And it's kind of a joke to also put the trilogy the same date also. So it's really a kick in the nuts. And it's funny because I'm not a Dark Souls fan. I'm not even Dark Souls, not into that at all. But yeah, it is a weird deal. And I do think the trilogy is obviously a much better deal. A much better grab. And I think I got my math wrong because, yeah, if you buy Dark Souls 3 for the $60... And yeah, if you bought Dark Souls 3 when it first came out and bought all the DLC, that's like $90. And then if you bought Dark Souls 1 Remastered for $40, that's like, you got robbed basically compared to the people who held out. But
yeah, and the pack has the DLCs included as well.
Yeah, but of course this pack isn't for you. This pack is for the people, I guess, who did held out. So that is kind of, the point, but it is kind of like, I guess, more of Konami being anti-consumer toward, I guess, the Nintendo Switch audience, if you ask me, for that date releasing, with that trilogy being on the same date as the Switch release.
It sounds to me they're not worried about the Switch community.
Yeah, like at all.
Like, they don't care.
Yeah, because how are you
gonna get their money from somewhere else anyways?
Yeah, because how are you gonna be releasing the trilogy with 2 more games on the same day as the one that was supposed to just be released on the same day as, the game? Like, I don't know. That seems so
it's just
anti-consumer and kick in the face, spit in your mouth,
Yeah, they just don't care. That's the thing. They just don't care.
Yeah, because before it was like, alright, today Dark Souls releases on Nintendo Switch and everything else, But now it's like today Dark Souls Trilogy releases on everything else and Nintendo Switch. And not on Nintendo Switch, but just regular Dark Souls on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
And it's like, who's gonna do that? I mean, sure, there's gonna be those people out there who, no matter what's gonna do it, because they're like, I must play my portable Dark Souls experience, you know? And, of course, there's children. I must always think of the children who must play Dark Souls, you know? And so...
I think there's gonna be a lot of refunds if the children play it. I don't know. They're known for being hard games. And only dedicated
Online.
fans would really go through that.
Online, Switch doesn't allow online refunds.
Well,
Yeah, exactly. So,
it's probably
yeah.
gonna have a lot of bad reviews.
But basically, my point is, Konami being bad consumer and doing bad consumering practices again for, I guess, the Switch stuff. Other platforms, great. I say this is a great consumer practices, you know, just $20 more for, you know, I mean, think about it like Dark Souls 3, you know, you buy Dark Souls 3 with all DLC, and now you pay another $20 more and you get 2 in 1. That's freaking fantastic. Good for a Dark Souls fan.
Yeah.
Good on the Dark Souls fan. But, for the Nintendo Switch fan that also wants to play Dark Souls on the go, boo on you.
Yeah, it's a really bad deal.
Yeah. And, I don't know, that audience is growing. I think there's like 25 million Switches out in the wild right now. So, and like, there's only like 35 million Xbox Ones. So, I don't think Switches are like nothing yet. You know, people talk shit about Switches, but they're growing. So, you know. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Have a good night and peace.